Hey Danny, I liked your screencast, obviously, with the Mathematica plot command. I'm just wondering if you know about Shift-Control-K. So if I do plot and stop and do Shift-Control-K, Mathematica does this for me, which I'm wondering is easier to teach than the way you're doing, plotting out function and range. So now I can do sine of x, whoops, I could spell, and then you can just tab over and say x from 0 to 2 pi. And of course I did pi with the escape there, escape p escape. I just think that the shift command K is pretty cool. So for example, if I were to do Legendre polynomial, right, then I know it's going to be something like that. If I do control K, it gives me all of these things. Okay, but at this point I really don't know what the function values that I need to do. So I do shift control K, and n and x. Okay, so 2 and how about evaluated at 5? And it's 37 there. So I just think that the shift control K is something that you could use, and I certainly encourage my students to do it all the time. Here's another one. So if I do ndsolve, my favorite command, you realize, okay, so it needs the equations, and then the variable that's being solved for. Usually that's a y, doesn't have to be, and x. Of course, it doesn't show you the options that you can add. The other thing is it makes it clear that it's a plural number of equations, and I think that it's important for students to understand that when Mathematica wants a multiple number of things, that it needs to be in curly brackets. So that way you can encourage them to look for plurals like this. So maybe you knew all about this, but your screencast made me think of it, so I wanted to show it to you.